Put it at full mass. A woman who does not like the exchange at a McDonald's decides to shoot it up. Texas. Samantha Anthony is behind bars and facing a second-degree felony charge after authorities say she opened fire at a McDonald's drive-thru because she had an issue with her McDonald's order. Anthony left the restaurant with an order, but returned 30 minutes later and began screaming and banging, claiming she did not receive her order of biscuits and hash browns. With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. An employee who was present at the time of the incident recounted the incident, quote, "When I was talking to her, I noticed she had the wrappers on her lap. I was just like, can I see the bag? Because I noticed the bag." The employee told KENS5. She said, "You didn't give me a bag either, even though I could see it on her lap." It would take another 30 minutes of arguing and a manager checking video footage to confirm Anthony did receive an order before shots rang out. Anthony fired a weapon from the driver's side car window into the second drive-through window, the arrest warrant says, according to San Antonio Express News. The employees took cover behind the walls and equipment. Anthony was arrested on May 16th and is currently being held on a $75,000 bond after being charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It is unclear why it took nearly 5 months for police to arrest Anthony, but reports show that Anthony's license plate was captured by the surveillance camera along with bumper stickers on her lower rear window, including a white sticker of a rifle and Big A. Anthony's tattooed arm also made it easy for authorities to identify her, as there were clearly visible marks or marking on the footage. Yeah, no one knows why it took this long for them to issue the warrant and effect the arrest. All of the information was present on day one. To the workers, I'm glad everybody's okay. Obviously, it was a traumatic event. Nobody should have to go through that. But guns, once again, gun culture, all right? Obviously, this person is responsible for what they did. But guns. And you cannot talk about stories like this that seem holistically extreme without understanding the context of our gun culture in America, especially in Texas. All right, David, thoughts here.
Dr. Richey, I think you're being a little tough on this woman because have you ever had the biscuits at McDonald's?
I don't know.
They're really good. Now, in all seriousness, whether it's the biscuits or look, I get really mad with somebody if I say, hey, I want a quarter pounder, no cheese, just plain the burger and the bun. And then I pick up the bag. I don't want to insult them, so I drive away. And then I see, hey, it's got cheese in it. I get it. I'm mad. I'm angry. But the difference between, and everybody's entitled to be mad if somebody screws up an order, if they don't get it right, fine, you can be upset. But that doesn't mean you get to raise your voice, berate people, and then pull out a gun and start shooting. It's kind of like, sure, if something bad happened to you, everybody has a right to be angry about it. And of course, it's human nature to be upset and be disappointed. But what separates our society from just being totally out of control is the rule of law. The idea that, okay, I may be angry, but I'm not allowed to take matters into my own hand. And people who do take matters into their own hand and act on their impulse to be violent, well, I mean, those are people who are going to face a lot of trouble.
Yeah. And what was the end game? I mean, what was the purpose, right? Life ruined is what has happened.